And doing a show, there's the glamorous side. You get to wear the pretty costumes and put on the makeup, but you're also doing it 8 times a week, plus rehearsals, plus press events or whatever they need you to do.
Yeah.
How do you keep the role fresh?
What's helpful, we just had a turnover in the cast just now, so it's helpful when you get new people, I think, because it kind of breaks you of any like stagnant habits, I guess, you know, because someone else is bringing something to the table. I really think the best thing is you just have to every night remind yourself to listen, you know, like to just really listen as if you're hearing it for the first time, because that'll change your reactions, you know, and it actually just makes it so much more fun if you don't even know what's gonna sort of happen that night, you know. And I find for me the best way is to really listen to the words and kind of how and what the actor is saying to me, you know. Because it's tricky. I feel like that's one of the trickier things is to not get in a rut, you know. And
people are paying a lot of money. It
Sure.
might be their first time seeing it. And
and
you
know,
want
the
to
thing
give
is,
them that experience.
And I think like even if you do have nights or moments in the show where you feel like you're kind of stuck and you're going by rote, that's okay. If you know that and you know it's not happening every night and it's not like you're doing it on purpose, but there are days when it's just a little harder, you know. But just know, like, you know, tomorrow night I'm just gonna go back to the basics and just listen, you know.
How do you keep your body, your mechanism in shape for all of this? I mean, you're singing some pretty tough stuff there.
Yeah, and you know, 8 times a week, and I feel I look at it as a sport. You know, I don't think it's any different than an athlete training for, you know, their specific sport. You know, I'm a huge fan of technique, vocal technique, and I still think you can be like a fresh and raw, you know, singer with emotion and still have a solid technique that allows you to get through 8 shows a week. I've studied with the same teacher maybe since junior high, and I just kind of know my warm-ups and kind of how to get my voice ready for a specific show. And I'm grateful for that because I'm actually able to have a life outside of it. I can go out after the show, you know, I can maybe not get as much sleep as I would like the night before, but because I have a nice, strong like, vocal technique, I can, you know, be fine and still sing the show. That's funny, I always thought when I'm doing like Wicked or stuff, I was like, I feel like I'd be more likely to like break a limb or something like that than I would like have like vocal problems, you know?
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And it's probably good that you picked Glinda because a lot of the alpha buzz, unfortunately, have had to deal with some of the...
It's hard. I mean, the roles are hard. The roles are really demanding, you know? And, you know, I've talked to other girls who, you know, play alpha too, and they're just like, they think of it as, you know, some of the girls think of it as a sport too, you know, like you gotta know in parts of your shows, you know, you don't have to push so hard, you know. And if you're having an off day or you're sick or you feel something's not right, don't push, you know, and you kind of learn how you can still have a great show and not push.